Hello, everybody. This is Wolf Fang. I love doing that. It's Tuesday, October the 10th, and as I said, I'll do some haunted stories. And this is a true one. It's in Kentucky, and it's a bar. So let's get to it. Just bear with me, it's a little long. The story behind this evil place in Kentucky will make your blood turn cold. Unfortunately, as beautiful as Kentucky is, our state has still been the backdrop for some pretty evil happenings. Throughout history, Kentucky has seen gruesome battles, mob violence, and other crimes. And many of these events have supposedly had lasting effects on certain places in the state. We shared our other haunted destinations in Kentucky previously here. I didn't, they did. And Bobby Mackey's in Wilder definitely tops many lists. The history of this popular bar and club is fascinating, and the evil stories behind this place in Kentucky is sure to make your blood turn cold. I'm scared already. Located in the rural town of Wilder along the Licking River, Bobby Mackey's has been around in some form since 1850. And I think we actually drove past this bar when I was younger. I had no idea that it was haunted, and they do give tours. It's still open. At the time it opened, it was a large slaughterhouse and meat packing facility that served the area and continued to do so until 1890s. With fewer regulations back then, the remnants of the animals were reportedly thrown into a well that was dug in the lowest part of the building. As you can imagine, this history, along with the years that followed, had created quite the evil stories around the property. Today, Bobby Mackey's is a popular bar and club that's known for country dancing, live music, and a mechanical bull. And of course, the many ghost and creepy events that tend to appear and happen on a regular basis. Ooh. And this is an actual sign. Anyway, I got ahead of myself. The current owner, Bobby Mackey, purchased the building in 1978 and turned it into what it is today. While evil events aren't typical now, you can tell right away, thanks to the bone chilling sign, that things aren't quite right within the walls of this club. Warning to our patrons, this establishment is purported to be haunted. Management is not responsible and cannot be held liable for any actions of any ghosts slash spirits on this premises. And that's a picture of the basement. After the slaughterhouse was closed, it said that the satanic cult activity took place around the well with rituals and meetings. Another tale involves the murder of a young girl, Pearl Bryan, whose head was separated from her body by her murderers to try and cover up a crime. While the two criminals were caught and eventually killed for their actions, some speculate that Pearl's head was used at those rituals around the well. If you still don't have chills, then you may also want to know that there have been several reports of sightings of a headless ghost in a dress. Could it perhaps be Pearl? Pearl isn't the only ghost that's said to continue to hang around Bobby Mackey's, with much violence taking place during the mobster years and another murder connected to the club. The evil stories never seem to end. That's a pretty cool picture. Is it real or is it Memorex? The other notable crime that involved the club took place in 1950s when it was called the Latin Quarter. The daughter of the owner fell in love with a singer at the nightclub and became pregnant. Before they could run away together, the owner had the singer killed. To take revenge, his daughter attempted to poison her father and then committed suicide in the basement of the club. There are many stories of weird sounds, touches from nowhere, and ghostly sightings tied to this story as well. If these stories haven't scared you away from Bobby Mackey's, you're in luck because this is a haunted destination in Kentucky that you can actually visit. It continues to run as a nightclub today, and there are also tours available through the link below. That's a pretty creepy bar. Would you go there? I would. Well, because my wife just raised her hand. I know she would. We're into this kind of stuff. It's hard to believe that so much evil has happened in one place in our state, but the stories make it easy to believe that Bobby Mackey's indeed is haunted. You'll have to visit for yourself and check it out and see if you have any creepy experiences that give you chills and make your blood turn cold, as this evil place in Kentucky. Bobby Mackey's may look like your typical dive bar from the outside, but the evil stories surrounding its past and present are truly terrifying. Have you been inside this haunted Kentucky destination? Did you have any creepy experiences? Let us know in the comments. And let me know in my comments if you would visit a place like this. And then it goes on to give you Bobby Mackey's Music World is located at 44 Licking Pike, Wilder, Kentucky. Blah blah blah. And as I said before, you can you can look this up. But this is a well-known place for people to go, experience paranormal. I think it was on Ghost Investigations or one of those ghost paranormal channels. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. But I like graveyards myself. I like to walk through those. But I've never been to Bobby Mackey's, but I don't know. I'd put it on my bucket list and check it out. I'd have to get a hotel or something there because, of course, it's a bar and I like to drink. And I think it's a couple hours away from us. I know it's a good hour at least. So, but I hope you enjoyed that little story there. And this is Wolfang. And I'll chat with you all later. Blessed be and stay safe.